Hello, today I want to talk about the difference between investing in individual stocks versus investing in the index. So, among my friends, I'm the one who's always talking about investing in the stock market. And when I say invest in the stock market, I don't mean investing in a basket of individual stocks. Some people may be tempted to buy those popular stocks that have gone down thinking that they are buying opportunities. Other people may be tempted to buy those stocks that are going up thinking that they have to jump into that momentum and they have too much fear of missing out. But the truth is that you shouldn't jump into a stock because it has gone down or jump into a stock because it's going up. The only thing that you should do is just invest in the index. In the index, you have the best stocks at any particular moment of the stock market. For example, I don't know, I have all the winner stocks that are happening right now. I have the Microsoft, I have the Apples, I have the Teslas, I have the Nvidias, so on and so forth. And I didn't do any particular effort to buy those stocks. I just own the index, and the index have added those stocks as they go up and they gain value in the stock market. So you may say, well, but why not buy a basket of stocks? Like why don't I buy 30 stocks from a diversified industry and they should perform as well as the index? Well, in principle, yes, except that many of those stocks, when they go down, they probably will not recuperate. I don't know if you're Canadian, you probably heard of Nortel. Nortel was a darling on the Canadian stock market. It represented a big chunk of our Canadian economy. At one time, you probably heard of Nokia. Nokia was one of the leaders in cell phone technology. Before anyone had an Apple phone, they had a Nokia. Or you probably heard of Kodak, which was the leader on photography, or BlackBerry. Many people were addicted to their BlackBerry. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, that just proved my point. At one time, these were the leaders of all the different industries, and they are not. They are not. They have gone into oblivion. Many people don't even know what these companies are anymore. And they are, and the same way as today we have, what is it, the Microsoft and the Facebooks and the Apples and the Teslas, all these that are the leaders today. Tomorrow we will not know what were they doing, what kind of stocks were they. Tomorrow there will be a brand new set of leaders. And let me give you an example. Let's see, I'm going to go, this is the Standard & Poor's 500, and I'm going to open here full screen. Okay, so if we look back, let's say I'm going to go to the maximum. Okay, so here, if we look back at 19, as far as this chart goes, it goes to, what is it, 1945. I thought it would go lower than that. But okay, at this time, this graph, we didn't have Facebook, we didn't have Apple, we didn't have Microsoft. We had, I don't know, maybe General Electric, who knows. But you see, but at that time, they had the leaders of the industries at this moment, which we probably don't know what they were. And that proved my point. In the future, 20 years from now, Microsoft and Facebook and all these other things, they probably will be irrelevant. There will be a new set of leaders. And the thing about having an index is that you always have those leaders in your portfolios, and the ones that die out because they go bankrupt or they go out of business or they get bought out, well, they stop being part of your portfolio. And that is why it is so important to invest in the index and not in individual stocks, because in the index you are always covered. You always have the winners, and the losers have been weeded out from your portfolio. So whenever If someone tells you invest in the stock market, that's what you should do. You should probably, let's say, you should probably go into the US index. If you're Canadian, a little bit of the Canadian index, and why not? Maybe a little bit of an international index. And with that, you will be protected. You always have the winners, and the losers will have been weeded out. Thank you so much for watching, and talk to you next time. Goodbye.